If you've been eating healthy and the belly still won't budge, I want you to look at your kitchen with fresh eyes. Because some of the most common health foods actually flip your body into storage mode and keep you hungry, tired, and stuck. This isn't about willpower. It's about signals. Doctors who study metabolism, people like Dr. Jason Fung, Dr. Robert Lustig, and Dr. David Ludwig, have been warning for years that certain packaged healthy choices push insulin up, drive cravings, and quietly block fat loss. Today I'm going to show you exactly which foods pretend to be healthy, why they work against you, and what to do instead so your meals finally work for fat loss, not against it. Quick note before we dive in, I'm not a doctor. This is educational content based on credible clinicians and published research. Let me start with a scene I've watched play out over and over. It's Monday morning, you're trying to do better, and you grab a cup of granola with heart-healthy labels and a flavored yogurt that looks like it came from a farm stand. You're thinking fiber, probiotics, natural sweetness, perfect, right? But here is the part the label dose and tea tell you. The granola is sweetened multiple ways and baked in refined seed oils. That yogurt has as much added sugar as a dessert. Put them together and your blood sugar surges. Insulin follows. And just like that, the first decision of your day locked your body into storage mode. You didn't do anything wrong. You were tricked by packaging. Real Greek yogurt that's plain and tart, topped with your own berries and cinnamon, tells a very different story to your hormones. More protein, less sugar, better satiety, steadier insulin. Same idea, completely different outcome. That same pattern repeats with juice. It's just fruit, we're told. But fruit without fiber behaves like a fast sugar shot. Your body was designed to eat oranges, not drink 6 of them in a glass. The fiber in whole fruit slows the release of glucose, lets your gut hormones GLP-1 and PYY rise naturally, and gives your brain the "I'm satisfied" message. Juice skips the fiber and accelerates the spike. If you love the ritual of a morning drink, trade juice for water with lemon or a green tea. If you truly want oranges, eat one. You'll feel full, not foggy. Lunch brings another trap. Salads dressed with store-bought vinaigrettes that sound gourmet: balsamic glaze, honey Dijon, Mediterranean herb. Flip the label, and you'll see the 2 things doctors warn about most: added sugars and refined seed oils like soybean, canola, or corn oil. Those oils are cheap, fragile, and easily oxidized. They inflame fat cells and worsen insulin resistance. You did the right thing by building a salad, then unknowingly poured a problem on top. A simple fix is to keep a tiny bottle of extra virgin olive oil and a squeeze of lemon or apple cider vinegar. Real olive oil supports insulin sensitivity and keeps you full. And when you control the dressing, you control the outcome. Now let's walk into the snack aisle, where marketing gets bold. Protein bars, low-fat muffins, 100-calorie packs, light this and skinny that most are candy bars in disguise. Manufacturers strip out fat to make a low-fat claim, then add sugar, syrups, or starches to make the product edible. You get a hard insulin spike, followed by a drop that makes you hungrier than before. Doctors who treat obesity see this every day. People grazing on healthy snacks all afternoon, never truly satisfied and wondering why they're still stuck at the same number on the scale. If you want a portable option, choose something with short ingredients and real protein. A hard-boiled egg, a small bag of nuts, cottage cheese, or a clean protein shake where you can actually pronounce every ingredient. Evenings bring the last big trap. Whole grain crackers, rice cakes, or multi-grain chips as a harmless TV snack. They sound virtuous, but they are still ultra-processed foods that digest fast, spike glucose, and prompt late-night insulin when your body should be winding down. Your brain thinks it wants crunch. What it actually wants is a combination of protein and fat that quiets the hunger circuits. Try a small bowl of Greek yogurt with cinnamon, or a handful of almonds, or cucumber slices with cottage cheese and olive oil. You can keep the ritual of an evening snack while changing the signal you send your metabolism. If you're hearing a theme, you're right. Foods marketed as healthy tend to share 3 problems. They re-stripped of fiber, loaded with added sugar, or built on cheap refined oils. That trifecta keeps insulin high, appetite noisy, and fat loss on pause. Doctors will often reduce the whole conversation to a simple switch. When insulin is high, your body's in storage mode. When insulin is flatter and lower, you can finally access stored fat. You don't have to starve. You have to change the signal. So what actually works consistently? Build your meals around protein, healthy fats, and fiber-rich carbs in their natural form. In practice, that looks like eggs, with greens and avocado, salmon or chicken with a big salad dressed in olive oil and lemon, Greek yogurt with berries and chia, beef and roasted vegetables, lentil soup with olive oil and herbs. You notice what's missing? Powders of this, syrups of that, low fat on the label. Real food has a short ingredients list because most of the time, it's the ingredient. Let me ground this in a real-life rhythm you can use tomorrow. Start your day with water. In a few minutes of natural light, your body takes that as a "we reawake" signal, and you 1T feel driven to grab sugar. If you drink coffee, pair it with your first protein-anchored meal instead of sipping it alone on an empty stomach. When you build breakfast, think plain yogurt, eggs, cottage cheese, or a clean shake. Then add your own berries, cinnamon, or chia for fiber. At lunch, aim for a big base of vegetables and a palm of protein, then dress it yourself. In the afternoon, if you truly need something, choose a snack that could exist without a factory. Nuts, cheese, eggs, or fruit you have to chew. And at night, keep dinner simple and earlier if you can. A short walk after eating helps your muscles soak up glucose without needing more insulin. None of this is extreme. It's small levers that add up. You're thinking, okay, but is it just calories? Calories matter, they're the budget. But the timing and composition of those calories are the rules of the market. 200 calories of granola and juice do not land the same as 200 calories of Greek yogurt and berries. The first lights up insulin, the second flattens it. Over days and weeks, your body notices the pattern and either releases stored energy or clings to it. That's why so many people can tee out to exercise a label that says healthy but acts like dessert. Here's a simple 7-day experiment to prove it to yourself. For 1 week, remove the 5 traps: packaged granola, flavored yogurt, fruit juice, bottled dressings, and processed healthy snacks like bars and crackers. You don't have to be perfect, just swap them every time they come up. Use plain yogurt, egg, or cottage cheese, breakfasts, whole fruit instead of juice, olive oil and lemon dressings you make in 10 seconds, and real snacks that live in the outer ring of the grocery store. Pay attention to 2 things: your mid-morning hunger and your evening cravings. Most people are shocked at how quiet those voices get when the signal to insulin is calmer. That quiet is where fat loss happens. If you love data, you can even measure your waist at the navel and weigh yourself once at the start and again at the end of the week. Don't chase daily fluctuations, just let the pattern speak. I've seen people lose nothing for 3 days, then wake up on day 4 feeling lighter, with a visible difference in the mirror, because inflammation is down and water is dropping with it. The scale will move slower than your energy and your cravings, and that's okay. The first win is control. A quick word about labels, because that's where most mistakes sneak in. Turn the package over. If a yogurt or a bar or a cracker leads with sugar, syrups, maltodextrin, or refined oils like soybean, canola, corn, or vegetable oil, that's your cue to put it back. If a product brags about low fat, assume it was sweetened somewhere else to make it edible. If the ingredient list reads like a chemistry lab, choose something that doesn't need a label to explain itself. And if you're not sure, ask a simpler question. Will this keep me full for 2 to 3 hours? If the honest answer is no, it's probably a spike waiting to happen. Let me end with encouragement, because none of this is about perfection. It's about momentum. You don't have to purge your pantry tonight or memorize a complicated diet. Just have to stop letting marketing decide your hormones. Pick 1 change for breakfast, 1 for lunch, 1 for snacks. Give it 7 days. Notice how your body responds. When insulin is calmer, you don't feel like you're fighting yourself anymore. You do. You not white-knuckling your way through a diet. You removing the friction that kept you stuck. If this gave you clarity, tell me in the comments which healthy food surprised you the most and what you're swapping it with this week. Hit like. Subscribe to From Heavy to Healthy for more doctor-backed strategies that actually work in real life. And check the description for sources and a quick cheat sheet you can screenshot on your next grocery run. Your body knows what to do when you change the signal. Let's make your food work for you again.